As one who operates with the premise of walk it like you talk it, I, Rasta, do not have a problem with this particular video that will willingly admit my own transgressions as it removes ammunition from others that seeks to operate in mudslinging to make their point seem credible. It's like in the movie 8 Mile, and the ending to be exact. Rabbit, aka Eminem, displayed his flaws to remove his opponent's talking points, symbolizing that he knew his shit wasn't rosy, but displayed his skills in it all. Let me learn you something. No one besides foolish people will follow and or listen to another who has not provided some work to back up their words. I am not embarrassed in my exploits to where I am so far. Note, some of what I will disclose only a few knows, and I don't mind speaking about it as I laugh at them. And what you deem embarrassing is just life. My first story starts, my first story involves a carnival ride in the mid to late 1990s. I cannot recall the name of the ride, but what I do recall is that you would climb into a cylinder-like tube shaped like a small capsule, sort of like what a Tylenol capsule would look like, but shorter and wider. And the ride would spin at the base like a merry-go-round, and the capsule that you were in would also spin. Easy peasy, right? Amanda Price was with me as well. So the ride began and all was well. And after a while, I foolishly screamed out close to the end of the ride, "Go faster!" Huge mistake. The person who ran the machine obviously knew the mechanics of the ride, and I don't know what he did, but it caused just our capsule to spin rapidly to the point where the G-force caused me to stick to the walls of the capsule, to the point it was hard to breathe, and I peed a little. That's right, I just said that I peed on myself a little. No, this would not be the first time that has occurred. As you know, sometimes you're close to home, coming from work or wherever, and you already had to use the restroom while you were on, in the cab or an Uber or on the bus. But it's like our minds are so complex as to where you're thinking about relieving yourself, so much so that your mind knows that you're close to home, and for some strange reason, your body says, out now, out now, out now, out now, out now, out now, out now. This will be the first time she would know about it, as it wasn't noticeable. The next story consists of another ride called the Power Dive. It was a pendulum-like ride that looked like a ship. And when I tell you that it was fun, I really mean it was fun. At least until it gets to a certain point where it damn near was upside down. But before it got to that point, the ride would freeze for at least what seemed like at least 5 or 10 minutes. It was only a few seconds though. And when I tell you that the pitch of my voice was that of a girl, I mean it. Through it all, I enjoyed it. Now, for the piece de resistance. It was either the playoffs or close to when the Chicago Bears were playing the Steelers. The Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm cheering and screaming at the TV, running back and forth from the television to the bathroom, all the while. Oh, if you haven't figured it out by now, I wasn't running back and forth to the bathroom because I had bladder issues, so to speak. I was drinking vodka and beer and water throughout the entire game. It came a time where I grew tired of running back and forth to the facilities. So, upon finishing multiple cans of 24 ounces of beer, I began to do what only a man can do. And that is pee in a can.
Take that, equality.
So I'm continuing to scream and holler at the TV. In the excitement, I forgot that I was out of beer and only had vodka left. So I went to grab a can that was empty, that was in front of me, and put it to my lips and took a full gulp, only to wince at the taste of what I thought was beer. Yes, ladies and gents, I drank my own bitter urine. I think I damaged myself mentally when I did that. And it wasn't funny then, but it's hella hilarious now. This is one of two embarrassing moments in Rasta's realities. Stay tuned for the next video. When is that? Well, you're just going to have to come back with that like. Hit that like button. The sooner that I get 15 likes on this video alone, just this one, the sooner I'll drop chapter 2 of this particular series. Well, my people, that is the video. You truly are the star, though, from Rasta in Chicago. Come on back as I go into the center of reality as it pertains to you and me. Peace to you.